Okay, so how many of you people know this song?
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort.
This is, of course, Last Resort by Papa Roach. This song came out in the year 2000. So I'm driving my kids to school. This is like how I start every video out. This is yesterday. And I start playing this song. And I was like, you guys know this? And Layla's like, oh, I know this song. This is Papa Roach. And I'm thinking, like, how do you know Papa Roach? This song came out in the year 2000. I like to play these songs to see if the kids, like, what their vibe is on the tune. And Layla immediately says, oh, the snare sounds amazing on this, right? So since she plays the drums, we always listen to how the drums sound. And she also said that the guitars sound great on it, which they do. So I was like, you know, this was actually recorded at this studio NRG that I've worked at a bunch of times. As a matter of fact, I did a couple interviews there. I did one with Butch Vig and one with Robert DeLeo of STP. And the studio owner, Jay Baumgardner, was the producer on this record. And I've known Jay since, 1999 or so. So I texted Jay yesterday and said, Jay, what did you use to record the guitars on this? He goes, oh, we used this modded Marshall JCM 800, which of course I have. This is actually one of Marshall's new modded JCM 800s, which sounds killer. So it has an extra gain stage in it, but he had this one that was modded by this guy, Mike Morin, that I remembered seeing there when I worked at NRG back in 1999, really right before they recorded this Papa Roach record, which Jay not only engineered and produced, he mixed it as well. So I said, do you have any pictures of it? He said, yeah. So he texted me pictures. And as you can see here, this is the guitar that they used, this black Les Paul Custom. And this is the main guitar with the JCM 800 that's been modded. And they have an old cabinet with greenback, 25 watt greenback speakers in it. And they also use this guitar here, this Les Paul with P90s, gold top. So before I talk about the actual song, I want to just kind of say, wait, why does Layla, who's 12, almost 13, know this song? So I went into this thing that I pay for every month called Chartmetric, okay? This is a thing that I've used in some other videos, and I basically use it to see why songs blow up on different social media platforms. It's really helpful for that. So as you can see here, it shows when the track was released. So it came out in the year 2000, January 1st, and it shows you how many Spotify playlists it's currently on. So there's 323 playlists that it's in the top 5 on. And on many of these, it's number 1. As a matter of fact, one of the playlists that has 773,000 followers, it's number 1. There's another playlist called Divorced Dad Rock. It's 342,000 subscribers that follow that, and it's number 1 on that, and so on and so forth. So if you go to the next page where it says stats and trends, you'll see a really interesting thing. So you can see this massive jump here. So on February 7th, it was being played on 319,000 posts, but then the next day it jumps way up, doubles pretty much to 571,000 posts. That's a massive increase, which is why I think Layla heard this. Now she's not on TikTok, but she heard it on YouTube Shorts. So most people will cross-post across platforms. I do it, everyone I know does it. If I post something on YouTube Shorts, I also post it on Instagram, and I would post it on TikTok. Okay, now let's talk about the song. The song begins with this great vocal hook that's instantly identifiable and a perfect hook to use with your TikTok or your YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. This solo vocal hook.
Cut my life into pieces.
And then this drop D guitar riff.
This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. This is my last resort. My life into pieces. I reach my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Do you even care if I die bleeding?
Amazing.
Would it be wrong? Would it be right? Ever took my life tonight? Chances
so
are
tight.
that I might. Mutilation out of sight. And I'm contemplating suicide. Cause I'm losing my sight.
Okay.
Losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight. Losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
Okay, one of the things One of the things about it being in drop D is that in the beginning part, you have the fifth in the bass. I'm playing the fifth as the lowest note, which makes the guitar sound way heavier than just a straight power chord. It sounds kind of wimpy, but that just makes it sound meaner. And then when you get to the verse part and they're muting, that's a great riff to mute with. But in the chorus here, I love it because it's super heavy that when it comes in, there's an extra layer of guitars. It sounds like there's 4 guitars that come in here. And then that riff. That's one thing about being in drop D. You can use the low string. Listen. Back to the riff.
I never realized I was spread too thin till it was too late and I was empty within. Hurry, feeding on chaos and living in sin.
What's cool about this is that I guess you'd call this rap rock, but is it really rap? I don't think of Papa Roach as a rap rock band, but the verse kind of has rapping in it. It doesn't sound like Rage Against the Machine, which really sounds like rapping, because this actually goes between that and singing in the chorus, right? Because the chorus part really, let's go to the second chorus. Love that change there. In there. Cool. I love those kind of jump starts there. The flams. And he kind of displaces the melody here.
Suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Would it be wrong? Would it be right?
Classic riff, though.
Chances are dynamite. Mutilation out of sight. And I contemplate.
There's a reason that this song has 1.5 billion plays. This is one of the big millennial anthems that happened in the year 2000. That was kind of the beginning of the end of rock music in a way, or the music business, because 2000 was really the pinnacle in sales, in popularity of all types of music, because Napster had just happened 6 months before. And this is when file sharing really started to take over. Record sales were really at its height in the year of 2000 when this song became a massive radio smash. And then over the course of the next 5 years or so, the music business started to lose its value. That's the only way I can think of it. Love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.